Alright, today we are doing a update on my 2019 Santa Cruz Nomad. Just kind of like an update. Oh, hello Loki. Just kind of an update on the parts that I've changed / upgraded over the years of me owning it. The last video we did of like the 1 year update on this bike, we started from the front. So we're going to start from the front on this one too. Alright, so the rims that came on this bike were DT Swiss, and they were just like, they weren't bad, but they were just not great. The hubs were just like not great. So we upgraded those to some carbon i9 wheels and hubs, custom built by Lennys Bike Shop. Thank you. Please go to Lennys Bike Shop. Fancy black spokes. The black makes them. These are like special kind of spokes. They're like they're spokes. They're little wires, and they make me go faster by 10% because they're actually a different shade of black from most spokes. They give you extra power, pedaling power. All right, so moving up a little bit, we go on to my front fork. So the actual like fork, the way it feels and stuff like that, it feels great. I think it feels like awesome. Haven't had any problems with it besides the seals leaking. As soon as I got the bike, they started just like leaking oil and going everywhere. So we got some new seals, but then the paint also started like coming off on the front forks for some reason. It's like kind of like oxidizing, like there's like a little clear coat on top of it, and it's like coming off, and the paint's changing in some places.
That's stock, right?
Yeah, it's stock, coming off. This, like when I put the stable finish on it, it makes it look a little bit better, but it's just like the paint is gone, so I can't really like that. I haven't done anything to it. No, like not from scratches or anything. Like the paint's just like coming off and stuff. I don't really know why I did that. That's the only ever fork I've ever seen do that. I don't really know what the cause of it could be, so if anybody knows, make sure to comment down below if you know. Alright, moving up to the cockpit up here, we have some 1-Up carbon bars supplied by Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. He gave me some, a few years ago, he gave me these carbon bars with this Chromax stem for free, and they're like perfect width. I haven't cut them or anything since then. So, thank you, Kevin. You're the best. Alright, moving over to these brakes. Oh, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Magura. They're not paying me to say this or anything. These are the best brakes that I've ever felt like in my life compared to any other brake. I haven't had any problems with them. Never had to bleed them or anything, and they still feel brand new. Like they stop better than any other brake I've ever felt, and they feel better. And they're metal, and they can adjust, and it's good. And they don't have little clicky things. People can't mess with your brakes in the Northwest Cup line. But yeah, and also Lenny's Bike Shop put these on. Thank you, Lenny. You're the best. All right, so we're not really over here yet, but we're at the dropper lever. So that's basically the dropper, kind of, whatever. So the dropper lever, this is a RockShox hydraulic dropper. The lever feels amazing and like good, but I've gotten a lot taller and it's like way too short for me now, and it also like doesn't work because like it won't even. I'm pressing the lever down all the way right now. You have to pull it up to get all the way up. It feels good. It just doesn't work, and it's way too short. So I probably will never get a reverb again. I'm not like trying to say the reverb's bad, but it's just not great.
Don't buy the reverb!
So moving down from up here and the drop posts and stuff like that, we have my Fox. Oh my god. Hello. My Fox Factory. Oh god. My Fox Factory X2. So the reason why I upgraded this one is because my last one, the one that came on this bike, was some kind of RockShox. I don't remember which one it was. I'm not saying RockShox are bad. They're usually pretty good. But that one, as soon as I got it, was the first ride. I like blew it out, and then I turned the rebound was all the way up, and it was still slow. And I would put like 270 psi in it, and it would still be like super soft. So it was just really hard to get right. So I've changed this to this Fox Factory X2 pretty fast, and I haven't had any problems with it since. Alright, so now we're moving down to the pedals, because I haven't upgraded the cranks or anything like that. I've only upgraded the pedals on this bike. So the pedals, come down here. Actually, I'm going to come to this side. The pedals, I haven't had any issues. By the way, it's not paying me to say this either. I haven't had any issues with the pedals. I've liked these pedals more than, about just as much or more than any other pedal that I've ever felt. I liked these a lot when I was younger, but now they're getting a little bit small because I have the smaller ones. I need to get some bigger ones, but I haven't had any problems. Never had to like reservice it. Never had to change the pins, and the pins are still pretty good. They're a little bit smaller than they used to be, but it's a amazing pedal, and I think these are, which ones, did I say they're Stamp 7s?
Yeah, you did.
I said they're Stamp 7s. Only difference, I think, is that they're a little bit lighter, and a little bit thinner, and a little bit better. Alright, so about like the last thing that I've really upgraded on this bike was the cassette and derailleur. So I've changed this cassette with whenever I got these wheels. Thank you, Lenny. I changed the cassette when I got these wheels, but then I didn't change the derailleur at the same time. It just bent like before then. This little piece right here like bent out. I've had that happen a lot before. It hasn't bent since then, but this is the only thing I've basically replaced. These are the only two things I've replaced in the back. Alright, so about the last thing I think that I've upgraded on this bike is the valve stems and valve caps. I'll talk about the valve caps first. So I got these. They had like these little buckets at Port Angeles Northwest Cup at the ODI tent. They had those little buckets of free ones, and I just took like a handful of them. I know I have like a Ziploc bag like full of them, and I have a bunch of these little ODI cap things on my front and back. What do they look like? They just look like little slip-on grips. I have a bunch of other colors. I just use the black ones because it matches my bike. So if anybody hasn't experienced i9 hubs before, you get to experience it. They're the best thing ever. So I put the mic down here somewhere, like right here. They're amazing. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that update / review on all the upgraded parts / dropper post, even though it's not an upgraded part, on my 2019 Santa Cruz Nomad. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Spinny move!